Oh, hey, man. Nick, how was your Saturday?
Wah! Yeah! Yeah! Wow! Yeah! Woo! Let's go!
So I'm guessing you went pretty well. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Can you believe it? The Toronto Maple Leafs, the 2016-2017 Toronto Maple Leafs have made the Stanley Cup playoffs! Okay, that was a little too loud. But for my sake, it was an amazing game to watch. It was something you wanted to watch. By the way, how's the mic quality? I think it's good. It's pretty good, right? What if I tap on the mic? Is this annoying? Is that annoying? I'm an asshole. Anyways, to get right into it, the Leafs, the Toronto Maple Leafs, beat the Pittsburgh Penguins 5-3, final time. What a freaking game. And yes, I could say frickin'. It's in the vocabulary, I think so. The Maple Leafs, whew. Everybody can go like this, do some Tai Chi, do anything to calm them down, just bring down the octaves a little bit, and say, whew, we did it. So let's get on with the game. So the Maple Leafs had the puck for the big margin of the period. And when they started off in the period, it worked out pretty well for the Maple Leafs, doing pretty well. As soon as they started, they try to break into the Penguin zone, and then the commentator has to go and say this. Phil Kessel hasn't scored in a couple of games. Maybe he will tonight. Literally, that's what he said. Alright, so just get that through your heads. That's what he said. Right after that, about 10 seconds after he said that, Phil Kessel intercepts the puck from the Maple Leafs, Jake Gardiner. I call him Knucklehead. He coughs with the puck all the time. But anyways, coughs with the puck. Phil Kessel gets on the chance. You know what Phil Kessel does when he gets to the right side at the top of the circle. He snipes on Freddie Anderson. 1-0 Pittsburgh. And all Toronto fans go, oh my god, I'm gonna hurt myself. So then Toronto fans, nervous as heck, don't know what to do with themselves because it was such a crazy game. And then everybody's saying, you know what? Toronto is going to be done tonight. They're going to get smoked by Pittsburgh. Phil Kessel's already demonstrated some nice shooting, and that's how the Leafs are going to go down. But James Van Riemsdyk, JVR, James Van Riemsdyk, whatever you want to call him, he says no thank you, sir. He really dominated in this next moment. Right after the face-off, James Van Riemsdyk gets the puck, does a little tap in the mid-air, taps the puck in the mid-air, puts it on the ice, gets there, puts it past Marc-Andre Fleury for the 1-1 tie. Toronto 1-1 against the Pittsburgh Penguins after 25 seconds. Number 25 scored after 25 seconds. Isn't that ironic? And then the Maple Leafs going nuts. Everybody going crazy. The Leafs, they're going to score again, and then nothing happened. It was nothing happened. Nothing. But on the bright side, the Toronto Maple Leafs dominated in shots in this game. At the end of the period, the Maple Leafs had 14 shots against Pittsburgh 5. Pittsburgh only had 5 shots in the first period. What does that say about Crosby and the rest? Nick, you're forgetting they didn't have Evgeny Malkin and Christopher Letang and all the rest of the players like Chris Kunitz that nobody cares about? No, I'm just kidding. Malkin wasn't there. Letang is injured still. Kunitz, I think, is injured. You know what? They laid back some players because they want to rest them for the playoffs. That's fine, Pittsburgh. Thanks for the win, though. Thank you for the win, Pittsburgh. I enjoyed that. Thank you so much for the win, Crosby. You're the man. The second period comes by, and there's a big hit on the boards. I don't know what this was all about, but I believe Trevor Daley got a big hit on Roman Polak. I don't know what that was about. It did end up being a penalty. Leafs go on the power play. All Toronto fans, they get up from their seats Everybody going nuts. It's crazy. I couldn't believe it. Everybody is saying the Leafs are going to score and they're going to be leading the Pittsburgh Penguins in the second period. That didn't happen. The first power play didn't do anything. The Maple Leafs couldn't score on the first power play. All right, second power play comes along. You know, because there's always a second power play. Second power play comes and the Maple Leafs dominate, shooting over and over and over again. They keep doing it and they keep putting pressure. Then comes along the Tyler Bozak line. That consists of the centerman Tyler Bozak, the right winger Mitch Marner, and the left winger William Nylander. So William Nylander gets that puck, saucers it over Trevor Daley's stick. Smell it, Trevor Daley. Bozak taps it into the back of the net. 2-1 Toronto. And just like that, the Maple Leafs are leading the Pittsburgh Penguins in the second period. What a game. Then halfway through the period, the Penguins go on the power play. Penguins are 5th in the league in the power play. Oh, you better watch out. While the Maple Leafs say, bite me, Pittsburgh, we're 2nd in the league on power play. Bite me. Crosby gets on the ice with his line, and one of the youngest players on the team sets up Crosby. As Crosby gets right at the hash marks, he one-times that puck in past, not Anderson, McElhinney. It was McElhinney. Now you're going to say, why is McElhinney in net? I'll get to that in a second. Crosby ties it 2-2, and now we're going to get to McElhinney's story. So McElhinney came in the game because Frederik Andersen, 5 minutes into the period, got hit by one of the Penguins players. That was the actual second power play, if you guys didn't know. That was the second power play for goaltender interference on Penguins. But Frederik Andersen, he did not return to the game. All the hearts of the Leafs fans sank down to the bottom of the ground or the ocean or something like that. But anyways, Toronto made up for it. They got a goal. Pittsburgh then scored on McElhinney. Curtis McElhinney, he's not going to save them all. You know that was a nice shot if you were watching the game. 2-2. And the third period is just coming shy of the third period. Yep, that didn't make sense. But you know what? I said it. That's what happens. I'm not going to lie when I say this third period was one of the most I'm not even joking. This is full-on truth because I've watched a lot of hockey games this season. And for the Maple Leafs, this was the most interesting third period of the Toronto Maple Leafs season. I'm not even joking. Sometimes we verse like the Boston Bruins or the Ottawa Senators. You're like, hey, Nick, they got 4 goals in 1 period. Hey, Nick, Boston scored 3 goals in 1 period. Hey, Nick, you know what? I don't think this compares. This was a big game for the Maple Leafs, and they needed to win this game, and they did that. So let's show you how they won this game. Third period comes along. Here we go. So the Maple Leafs trying so hard to get some goals. They are dominating shots still. They had like 20 shots or something crazy like that going into the third period. Not going to get carried away with myself, but Pittsburgh was destroying us in that second period. Let's just leave that off and push it aside. Just push it aside a bit. But yeah, let's enter the third period. So the third period comes along. Pittsburgh going back and forth. They take a shot. McElhinney makes a nice save. Here comes the Maple Leafs. They go the other way. Fleury makes a nice stop, and then Pittsburgh goes back, takes a shot. Ref, what happened? Why did the puck go off Gardner's skate? Could you explain that to me? I'm a little bit confused, ref. Yeah, Jake Gardiner scores an own goal. He was just standing there, and he turns his foot towards the net and scores on his own goal. How do you think that's not gonna be an own goal? Oh my goodness, Gardiner. I was so gone when that happened. I didn't think the Maple Leafs could win this game. So, what do you think? 3-2 Penguins. Not a lot of time left. Just kidding. There was tons of time. There was like 17 minutes left. But Maple Leafs, every single fan in that building was quiet. You know when they make the "Go Leafs Go" chant? Like everybody says "Go Leafs Go" over and over again, repetitive. This man in the crowd, he started to build a "Go Leafs Go" chant with the crowd, and everybody started chanting. and then everybody stopped after like 5 seconds. I'm telling you, when the Maple Leafs fans give up, so do the Maple Leafs. It's a really bad thing to have. You need those fans. We have some of the best fans in the country. Okay? The Maple Leafs, Toronto Raptors, TFC, the Blue Jays. Toronto has some of the best fans in all the cities of any sports. They have really good fans. And when those fans start to die down, that's when the Maple Leafs stop scoring. But that's not what happened this time, because the man himself, Connor Brown. Oh, it wasn't Connor Brown? Is everybody telling me it wasn't Connor Brown? What other rookie is there? Oh yeah, Kapanen. The man himself, Kasperi Kapanen. Who thought he was gonna score? He just came out of nowhere. He's been on the Brian, if you guys don't know, Kapanen's been on the Brian Boyle line and the Matt Martin line as a right winger. And Kapanen, he's the number 28 guy, the guy that you really don't see scoring much because he hasn't had a goal in the Maple Leafs. But anyways, Kapanen comes on the ice. He gets in front of the net, wide open net. Marc-Andre Fleury had no idea he was there. A nice feed from Hunwick. Kapanen puts it in, 3-3. The Maple Leafs crowd gets up and wild, and now the Leafs are back in the game, tied at 3. Now this is where I lost my cool, because the Maple Leafs really have a hard time of getting goals to keep on scoring. You know what I mean? They get a couple goals, and then they stop scoring. They just give up. I don't know why they do that, but it's something that I've been worried about this entire season. So then the Toronto Maple Leafs waiting. There were 6 minutes left, about, I don't know, ish. 6 minutes left when Kapanen scored. 2 minutes left almost. Just died down to the third minute. And then a shot from Jake Gardiner from the blue line. Connor Brown tips it in, and the Maple Leafs are winning the hockey game. Oh my gosh. The Maple Leafs are winning the game. How? Number 12. He got it from the net. He scored the goal. The Leafs are winning. What? That's where I went apeshit. That's what happened. Literally destroyed the entire house. Had to go clean up after because I just knocked over a bunch of stuff when I was running. But yeah. Yeah, sorry, Dad. But anyways, the Maple Leafs, about 2 minutes left. Dying seconds, the clock is going down, and I'm like, I think the Maple Leafs are gonna win this. I think they're gonna win. I think the Leafs are going to the playoffs. And then Crosby takes a shot, and everybody goes, oh my goodness, they scored. But they didn't. McElhinney made the stop. The puck's going the other way. How did he stop that? The same type of shot by Crosby was taken at a different spot. And McElhinney said, nope, this is my game tonight, son. You ain't taking this from me. See you later, bud. And then to end the game, what better to end the game than the captain, the future captain of the Maple Leafs, Austin Matthews, gets his 40th goal. It's an empty netter. Down the ice they go, and the Maple Leafs take a 5-3 lead. That's when I started destroying the house. Not 4-3. 5-3 was when I started destroying the house, but the Maple Leafs, 5-3. There's 3 seconds left in the game. Everybody's like, I can't believe the Maple Leafs have made the Stanley Cup playoffs. 3 seconds. The crowd's going 3, 2, 1. The buzzer goes. Everybody cheers. The Maple Leafs win the game. Stanley Cup playoffs. Hello. Welcome back. 4 years ago was when the Maple Leafs made the Stanley Cup playoffs. Now they make it once again. And Toronto wins 5-3 final time against the Pittsburgh Penguins, taking a 95 points onto the table. Glorious. Anyways, that's the video. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, smash that like button. Drop it a like if you do want this video to get wild. I don't know. I guess so. Subscribe for more, guys, because I do post this every Saturday. Now, I'm going to do something special for you guys. Since the Maple Leafs have made the playoffs, I'm going to start posting more videos. And since the Maple Leafs are going to be in the playoffs, every time they're in the playoffs, the next day I will make a video on the Game 1 or Game 2 or Game 3, whatever, so on. Any of those games, I'm going to now record Maple Leaf Square for the playoff series. So I hope you guys will enjoy that with me. I'm also going to do my NHL... I went this way because my TV's over there. But, oh, pardon me. The NHL 17 series, remember with that? Remember I stopped? I'm bringing it back. I don't do it that much because I was trying to focus on school this last couple weeks. So last weekend was kind of hectic for me. I went to my sister's competition or something like that, and I was trying to focus on assignments and stuff like that. So I just put Maple Leaf Square aside. That was a good game on that Saturday, though. I wish I did record it, but I didn't. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop this video a nice fat like. Subscribe for more. And as always, I hope you all have a great day. See you soon, everyone.